Hi, this is the first episode of the Empowered Caregiver podcast. We're going to talk through practical tips for caregiving methods for you and for your person who are on this journey. You may be a personal or professional caregiver or care partner. You yourself may be on this journey, seeing some changes in your cognitive abilities. Maybe you're living with mild cognitive impairment, maybe with a specific type of dementia or other diagnosis. We're going to talk through practical methods, so maybe resources for addressing behavioral expressions like anger, like repetition. We're going to talk through practical caregiving methods like assisting with the restroom or the shower, with eating, with navigating this new path that you may be on. We're going to talk through support and resources. These may be things that are applicable to you or your person, that might be local to you or something that's available remotely. We're going to talk through practices that provide comfort and calm. This can be a tough journey, and so I want to share with you and with your person tools to help regain your center, to decrease stress, to help you stay grounded and connected. This podcast is for people who may be on the journey themselves. Maybe you're a personal or professional caregiver. Maybe your person has a specific diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease or Lewy body or frontal temporal, etc. Maybe not. Maybe they're living with mild cognitive impairment. Maybe none of those, and you're simply seeing changes and you want to arm yourself for this journey. So about me, Brenda Gurung, kids yelling in the background in the neighborhood. Brenda Gurung, I'm a Montessori credentialed dementia specialist. I have served 16 years in senior living. I stay focused on behavioral expressions, on practical caregiving methods, on communication and engagement practices. I'm the National Director of Memory Care for a large senior living organization. I was super honored last year to be recognized as a Denver 7 ABC Everyday Hero and a longtime volunteer community educator for the Alzheimer's Association. So for this first session, let's start with 4 things. First, number 1, it's not over. No matter where you're at in this journey, and this journey can be hard, right? But we're going to talk through practical tools together to help make the path smoother. Your person, you, if you're watching this, you are whole. We're going to stay focused throughout on abilities, on personhood, on agency. Your person is no less. They are not broken. And you as a caregiver or care partner, you can do this. And we're going to do it together with some simple steps and resources and practices and insights. Number 2, we're going to stay focused on the practical. So sometimes I'll share some education or insight, but really the majority of the time we're going to talk through simple methods, simple tools, simple practices that you can put into practice today. Like right after watching this, something that you can apply. I'm a big believer in that small changes or small approaches or small insights can help you and your person to travel this path just a bit more smoothly. Number 3, empowering. So as we walk this path, I'm going to share ways that you can support or assist your person, but really to help them maintain as much of their ability as possible, to recognize their personhood, to recognize their agency, their independence. So I'm always going to try to provide the least invasive support that you can give to your person. I'm also going to try to be really intentional about language, recognizing that Maybe you're listening and you yourself are on this journey, or maybe you're coming here for insights about your spouse or a parent or a relative or a neighbor, or if you're a professional, your client or your patient or your resident, etc. And then number 4, I hope at the end of each of these videos, you always feel just a bit better, a bit lighter, a bit comforted, a bit like you've taken a breath and now you're going to take another step. And so we know this journey is hard. In this podcast, we're going to try to stay focused on small things that you can do to stay connected and grounded, and so that the path is a little smoother. I hope you enjoy. Please let me know what's beneficial or if there are particular questions. Thanks so much.